the MAC9 DS Comp. It's about time we talk about it.
You can take this out whenever you're ready. I'm such a classic country kid. I'm being born again. Amen. Gotta get a little hand back out of that dance on the track. Praising God in advance. It's so phenomenal.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to you wherever you are on the planet. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your man's Gammage, and we are back. Today, we have with us the MAC9 DS Comp by Military Arms, and I have to say the 50 and 5 for this one, we're gonna switch it up because we've been going over 5 minutes a lot, and it's partly because of what we're doing right now, talking. So we're not gonna do that. You know what you're here for. We're gonna jump right into it. Before we get started, we have to thank the great folks over at Hometown Munition. They were so gracious to sponsor the next few 50 and 5 episodes. So big shouts out to Hometown Munition. If you are looking for quality ammo, and ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you it is top notch. Reach out to the great folks over at Hometown Munition. All right, today's 50 and 5 is totally doable by our homie L Russian. Man, this dude is so freaking cool. My man reached out and told me I could do a 50 and 5 on his MAC9, and thank you. So shout out to my mans. Make sure to give him a follow. Akil, love you, man. So in the bag, ladies and gentlemen, we have the MAC9 DS Comp, which is a 2011 style firearm. The beautiful thing about this gun is that it comes in, we talk about it a lot, about budget. Budget friendly firearms, guns that aren't going to break the bank, but at the same time really put you in how should we say, the runnings with other shooters that are shooting on par of competition style shooting. Guys, Military Arms, or the MAC9 DS, does just that. It is a budget style 2011, and I haven't shot or had the pleasure of reviewing some of the higher end firearms like the Atlases and the Athenas and the Nighthawks. I hadn't got into any of those yet. But from shooting staccatos, I've shot a bunch of staccatos. I've owned a few staccatos. And I can tell you, and then from the Prodigy to the Live Free Armory, even now the Fusion, like there are some other style 2011s that are really good. Here on the 50 and 5, we rate all firearms based on three things. Purpose of use. What is the purpose of use of a firearm like this? The cost. Is it a friend or is it a foe? That's always going to be subjective, all of these things. And the last thing that we talk about is my perspective. Last thing we're going to talk about is my honest opinion, whether or not you should get it or you should consider it or not. The DS9 from the factory is coming, this one 5 inches with a chunk ported barrel. What would be the POU for a firearm like this? I would love to believe that it would be for competition, for the individual who wants to go out, get into competition, or start competition. Now, I'm curious. I know if you're running ports and magwell and those kind of things, it then puts you into the open class. And that's what a pros shoot, guys. The professionals are there in the open class. But if you want to get out just to run, if you want to get out and take your look at it, bro, 100% get into this firearm, because from the factory, it is going to come with a huge chunk port up front. The right way to do it. I tell you who attempted the chunk ports or just front ports from the factory. Springfield tried it with the Comp. There are a few other companies that tried it with their factory ported front. No bueno. If you're going to send it from your factory ported, it needs to have decent ports. POU for me, this would not be a concealed carry gun, because as a full size man, I like to think, I couldn't carry this without printing. Something else, features of this firearm that I really absolutely love are the extended controls. Like everything about the MAC9 comes just oversized and extended, feels like. Now, I haven't ran the 4-inch or the 425, I think it is. But on the 5-inch, all of these controls are very tactile. The mag release. Now, when we get here, I believe this may be something due to me. So we ran our Prodigy mags in this firearm. We ran the 17 round mag. We also ran the 20 round mag, and we pulled out the 26 round mag, ladies and gentlemen. And they ran perfect. Like each of them ran perfect. But I do have a complaint. Now, they are compatible with the MAC9. The Prodigy mags are compatible with the MAC9, but they seat well, at least some of them. The 16 round or the 17 rounder seats well with a good little push. But then that magazine, I don't know if it's because of these being Prodigy mags or what, but that one releases pretty well. That one releases pretty well. But then you try the 20 rounder and it's not even in there. Like even on a good push up, it's not seating. It's not seating. So locking it back, see that? And that's me shoving it in. The 20 round does not want to seat. I jam it in, it'll seat just fine. But then you have to actually get down on that in order for it to release. Now on the 26 rounder, perfect. Don't have an issue seating the 26 rounder. Everything is well on it. But each of these magazines, when we had rounds in them, it was difficult to get it to release those mags with additional rounds in. But we did run a total of, I'm gonna say close to 75 rounds through it. Our review, because we were joined by the one and only Buck Lawler, ladies and gentlemen.
This one I'm kind of iffy about.
Got
Yeah.
it.
It's hard,
It's
right?
super stiff, bro. Just do your thing.
I feel like I gotta fight it, but I shot a lot of 2011s, dude, and that's nice. Most of them are just like whatever.
Got you. We were joined by my brother Buck, and Buck loved the firearms. I even believe, I don't know, I wish we'd have got this on camera. I heard Buck say that this gun, the MAC9, would actually cause him to slide over the 2011.
Yeah, I can't lie, it might get into 2011 right there, dude.
Somebody reach out to Vinny. Someone tell Donovan Buck is actually thinking about sliding over to the 2011 game as a result of this one. Something else that we can get into, the cost. You keep hearing me say it over and over. Because this is a sub $1,000 gun, I 100% would recommend it because of the cost. It is friendly. $1,000 gets you, guys, watch this right here. From the factory, I want you to, now, Akil does have a lighter guide rod in this. I'll put up here on the screen the size and the weight that he has here, and just some of the things that he's done to his particular firearm. But I want you to look at this. Look how easy it is to rack this with my finger, guys. Look at that. That's crazy to be. So of course, you know, we can air rack it, but to be able to slide that with your finger is crazy. So cost is friendly. It 100% meets the budget. You should pick up one. If you're looking for a competition style firearm, if you're looking to get into the 2011 market, the MAC9 DS Comp will probably be a really good feature for you. Lastly, my raw opinions. In my opinion, this particular firearm, things that I loved about it, things that I disliked about it. I did love the fact that it took my Prodigy mags. I was really happy that I could, being that I already have a Springfield Armory Echelon, Springfield Armory Prodigy, my Prodigy DS mags, as we've shown already, fit this perfectly. I love that. What I did not love about this particular piece, let me take off the Surefire X300. I did not like that it doesn't fit my Prodigy holsters. So if it's gonna take my mags, why not take my holsters? But I could not get this thing to fit and cover the trigger guard fully at all. That's for my outer waistband. But besides that, ladies and gentlemen, the what else did I not like about it? I did not like the like when mags were in it. I had to get down on that sucker to actually get it to release. That was something that just what I wasn't pleased with. This one is also outfitted with a Holosun 507C. Yeah, man, I don't know what else to tell you. It is worth it. It is worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been all for this episode of 50 in 5. I hope we were able to get it closer to the 5 mark. I still don't think we did, but you know the concept. Here on all 50 and 5s, it's when we shoot 50 rounds in 5 minutes. That part is true. We consistently do that. Today we were actually shooting on Bash Target Supply. We were running the silhouette as well as some spinners. All that said, hold on. Listen, guys, the 50 in 5 for the MAC9 DS is an amazing piece of an equipment. What I do want to say is on the 3 things that we rate everything from, be it the purpose of use, be it the cost, friend or foe, and be it, in my opinion, my raw thoughts, I will say this firearm is great. Now, here's the thing moving forward. I do want us to develop some type of like guerrilla rating setup for firearms. Like once we go through the whole layout of gauging the gun and doing the firearm and doing shooting and da 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 da, how can we then let the people know whether or not we dig it? Like, do we give it 2 gorillas? Do we give it 3 gorillas? Or do we just say that one right there gets the gorilla stamp of approval? Like, how do we do that based on the POU and the cost? Like, because all of those things are subjective. So I need your help, guys. Get in the comments, give me some advice, let me know what you think we should do to just let people know, hey, this is a good firearm or it is not a good firearm. But that's all we got for today, guys. Follow us over on Instagram for up-to-date, round-the-clock information. And guys, we love you. If you want a Hemi Hendrix shirt, I am him. If you want you a shirt, hit the link in the description. Head over from the link tree, wherever you are. Head over to King's Party of 6 website and make sure you check out all of the colors. And ladies, if you want you a I Am Her shirt, she got them as well. So pick you up one. And yeah, that's about all I got, guys. Until next time, never compare, never complain, and never compete. Why? Because you are the solution. Guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.